Well, wearing the jersey and singing the official Chicago Cubs team song is Loretta Dolan, 102 years old, a huge Chicago Cubs superfan. And that's her at a relative's wedding a few weeks ago, hitting the dance floor to show her Cubs pride. Dolan has been watching the games for decades, keeping scores for everyone. She was 31 when the team last made the Fall Classic in 1945, but she's still waiting to see a World Series win, and she thinks this year is the magic season. Well, earlier today, I did get to speak with Loretta Dolan, along with Jack Sharkey and Dylan Sharkey, her great-great-grandsons, who are also die-hard Chicago Cubs fans. And I asked her how it feels to see her favorite team back in the World Series.
Oh my gosh, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Can they hear you?
Yeah, we can hear. No worries, we can hear you. Jack, Dylan, how do you feel about the Chicago Cubs back in the World Series after all this time?
I mean, we've both been diehard Cub fans our whole lives, and I mean, granted, we're only 19 and then he's 17, so we only had to wait that long, and she's 102, so for her, I mean, the feeling is just way better for that.
We grew up thinking of it as a myth, and now to actually live it, it's kind of weird.
Well, I would imagine part of your love for the Cubs is owing to the love of your great-great-grandmother as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, just seeing her be a fan for so long, I mean, you can't not be a Cubs fan in this family, pretty much.
No, look at that.
Loretta, are you proud that your great-great-grandsons are carrying on the tradition?
Yes, very much so.
Loud enough, no?
Louder. Very much so.
Well, Loretta, I want to ask you, and hopefully you can tell us how you're feeling the day that you actually went onto Wrigley Field yourself to throw out that first pitch. What was that like for you?
Well, that was funny. And I didn't know how to throw overhand. So my great-grandkids was teaching me to throw overhand. When I got out on the field, I threw it underhand. And that satisfied them.
Well, you know, I think they were just happy to see that pitch, whether overhand or underhand. Jack, Dylan, what was it like for the family to see your great-great-grandma do that?
Yes.
It was awesome. I mean, I thought she was going to throw a fastball, but she went with the changeup, which was strategy on her part.
Yes.
I mean, I was waiting for the contract to show up at the door for the Cubs to sign her. I guess it never came.
Well, they're fools not to sign Loretta, I have to say.
Yeah.
So how are you guys watching the game right now? Loretta, do you have people gathered in your home? Do you sit around the TV as a family to watch it all?
Yes, I do.
Tonight, we'll all be gathered around at Itasca Country Club.
Yes.
Aunts, uncles, children, great-grandchildren, grandchildren, nieces, nephews.
60 people.
60 people.
It's going to be 4 generations total of Cub fans there.
4 generations. Loretta, that must warm your heart to see your family together like that. Okay, well, you know, guys, I got it, and I'll ask you to answer this question. And by all means, Loretta, jump in if you want to. Are you at all a bit scared? Because right now the Cubs are trailing the series after last night's game.
No. Why should I?
So you still believe in them, Loretta?
Yeah.
Yes. And I love them.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And guys, just tell me, were you as children at your grandmother's knee hearing stories of the Cubs? Is this a family story that's passed on generation to generation?
Well, she would always show us the old scorebooks with names like Santo and all the old players. And when a hot dog was like a nickel, and you know, it's kind of compared to now. You used to be able to bring food into Wrigley, right, Graham?
Yes.
Because they didn't have many vendors.
Yeah, and then now you pay $6 for a hot dog that's been sitting in a steamer for 4 or 5 hours before you even eat it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So times changed.
But I guess the hot dogs don't matter so long as the Cubs win, right, guys?
Yeah.
Does not matter at all.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining us today. Loretta, thank you for joining us today.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye, and listen, good luck on Game 4, guys.
I hope
Thank
so.
you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.